Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Phil Bailey, and let me just say, for those of you who have subscribed to me or watched my videos in the past and have commented or liked them or anything like that, thank you very much for continuing to support me and what I do and for trying to get from my heart and soul to you guys, just kind of spread some of the inspiration that I can bring, maybe some motivation. Maybe there's some solutions that you need to some of the problems you might have, like productivity or wanting to know a particular good piece of software for something. That's what I'm here for. So feel free to always comment below, ask me any kind of questions you want. And speaking about inspiration, that's what we're going to talk today about. I'm going to get a little bit comfortable. As you see, I'm wearing one of my favorite ties that I actually have never been able to wear before. It was simply a piece of jewelry in my closet. But thanks to my good buddy, shout out to you, Jim, he helped me over Google Plus Hangout, and that's just one reason why Google Plus is better than a lot of other networks. So let's talk about inspiration. I was feeling a little uninspired. I mean, I was talking to my buddy, I was talking to some friends, I've had some beers, and I haven't really done too much work for class today. Excuse me, got the hiccups a little bit. I haven't really done too much work for class today, for the week. I mean, I've taken quizzes and I've done example sketches. I've had lots of meetings. I've had town hall meetings with the school. By the way, I go to Academy of Art, and I'm currently an architect major. For those of you who maybe this is your first time watching me, but this is my vlog, The Artist Mind. And I'm just gonna just tell you guys like it is my journey from the university to the industry, the things that I do to attract companies for internships, just kind of my personal opinions about marketing, I guess kind of how to thrive in a lower or less than economy like we've been in for many years now. Um, so yeah, so I've done a few things the week, but I just something feels a little bit off, and I don't quite know what it is. But I will say there are people out there who may be wondering about what happens when you run out of inspiration, and like what kind of things do you do? Well, personally, I ordered pizza. This is actually a Philly cheesesteak pizza. I ordered it last night, and it's quite good. Sometimes I order pizza for inspiration because some people might say, "Well, I don't have the money to order pizza. We've got food in the house." I'm like, "Yeah, but maybe you haven't had pizza in a long time, and it will bring back those memories of when you were most inspired. Maybe you had an experience in your life where you had pizzas and you came up with really good ideas. So maybe ordering a pizza might be the thing to do. Sometimes I'll have a drink, beer, Long Island iced tea, some vodka, something like that. Now, I'm not a big drinker, but I do a lot of things that bring me closer to who I will be in the future, because you have to be that person today in order to bring it to you in the future. Like what I'm wearing right now. Recently I learned how to tie a tie. Architects tie ties. I tied this on my own with the help of my buddy, and it's a nice tie. I like it. And now I can wear more ties, and now I can teach someone else how to tie a tie because somebody taught me how to tie a tie. But oftentimes I'll spray on the colognes, I'll do the shower thing, I'll do a little bit of workout, and I'll just dress up. I'll just dress up and be that person today. Like right now. This is probably what I would wear to the office or at my office. I'd wear a button up, I'd wear a tie, I might have an earring, or I might have like a bracelet on or something like that. And oftentimes you guys might see me with my prosperity necklace that I usually wear. Now I don't think I would wear that with a tie, but hey, who knows? Maybe I'll make a new one, and it'll just be made out of seashells or something like that. I don't know. Just thinking of ideas here. This is kind of a brainstorm document vlog, artist statement, whatever. Sometimes I will go to the park and I'll just people watch. Yesterday I went, not we, but I went to the park, and they were playing football, and some people were having a soccer practice. So I live in the valley, Southern Cal, and it was actually 90 degrees today, but yesterday was about 80. So I was out there and I was like, hey, cool, kids are playing around. A couple of days before, I was playing racquetball at the tennis courts up here, and some kids were playing football, and I said, hey, man, you guys, need a third person, whatever. I'd love to, throw with you guys. So we basically started playing football, throwing it around, running some routes, whatever. And I just started to really ask these kids, what do you guys want to do? Are you going to play football for the school? Are you going to, what do you want to do? I'm very interested in that kind of stuff because some of you know that I'm working on starting the AMA, which stands for Aspiring Masters of Art, and it's a nonprofit which focuses on business and the arts on an entrepreneurial and social level and also a personal development level. I think a lot of programs focus on maybe making money or whatever. I don't know what they do, but what I want to do is focus on a program where it's more about how much money we make. It's more about just an art program, but it's really to inspire young kids to be that business person today, to really work on ideas and to believe that those ideas are reality. Because all the ideas that I had when I was a child are happening now. Me sitting here on YouTube recording myself talking to whichever audience chooses to listen to me and those who kind of vibe with what I'm saying, that's a reality. And it's just a starting point. Sometimes I have a soda. Not the best thing in the world. I'm pretty health conscious. Obviously, it's kind of funny because I'm eating pizza and drinking soda, but like I said, I do a lot of cardio, but sometimes I just need a soda. Oh Lord. Yeah. So what else do I do for inspiration? I journal, I blog, I vlog. Sometimes I go out with my camera phone and take photos. Then I'll Photoshop them, put them on Instagram. Um, I'll just start drawing stuff. A lot of people that do some kind of creative work, they might come to me and ask me, well, Phil, I don't have a lot of time in my life right now to draw or to really spin on these things. How do I do that? How do you have time? I'm like, man, I just do it. I just pick up a pencil and paper. Like I went out to the park yesterday. I had a little journal. It's like about this big, and I just have the journal, have a pencil or a pen, and I can work on ideas. I come back to my computer right here beside me, or my laptop right here beside me, and I can work on AutoCAD. I can work on Photoshop. I could do anything, and you can do anything. So sometimes, sometimes to get inspiration, I'll listen to music or I'll just talk to somebody. Sometimes, most of us are in college or, excuse me, maybe you're in high school, you're about to go to college, and you want to find a way to be able to afford college, to have the time for it. You're thinking about should I go on campus, online, what are the benefits of it? Just really visualize what it is you want to have, what it is up here, and don't tell yourself what you don't have, but just ask yourself what do you need to do to make that happen, and that's going to make those things happen for you. So that's going to be my little tips on inspiration for the day. Phil Bailey, I'm signing out. Hope you guys are having a good one.